Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this session, we will learn goods receipt with reference. We know very well that to post goods receipt against purchase order or production order, we use movement type 101. We normally write post the goods receipt against purchase order to unrestricted stock. Okay, that is what we are doing with 101 movement type. And also there is another movement type by using which we can post the goods receipt to GR block stock. This is a movement type given by SAP. Okay, in which we can do the conditional acceptance. What is this one? If you want to accept goods from a vendor conditionally because of a missing certificate, just for example, or some other documents, okay, not provided by vendor. Okay, then what we do? We can initially post the goods to non-valuated GR block stock using movement type 103. Okay, now what happens if we post the material to GR block stock? The quantity we post to GR block stock will not be in regular inventory but is updated in the purchase order history. Okay, so that is important point. Once we post goods received to GR block stock, a material document is generated. Okay, GR block stock is not valuated and hence no accounting document is generated at the time of goods receipt. So one important point what we should note down is when we post any material to GR block stock, only material document is generated, but accounting document is not generated. And the system will update the non-valuated GR block stock in the purchase order history. However, the open PO quantity is not reduced. Okay, once we post any material to GR block stock, the system what it will do, it will update the GR block stock, okay, what we have posted in the purchase order history. Okay, but the open PO quantity will not reduce. It will be the same. Okay, that is also one important point. And further, anytime we can see the GR block stock quantity in MMB, which is the stock overview transaction code. Okay. Now, after we post the material to GR block stock, we have to release the material from GR block stock. Okay. To release the material from GR block stock, we will use the transaction code MIGO. We will input the material document number against which we have to release the material from GR block stock, and then the movement type we have to select is 105. This is the standard movement type given by SAP for releasing GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Okay, so okay, then so we will release the GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Once okay, we release the material from GR block stock, we get a material document number and also a accounting document number is also generated. Okay, that is the brief on this one GR block stock. Now we will do one complete exercise. What we will do, we will create a purchase order for 10 quantity of a material R-10009 for this plant. Storage location, supplying vendor is there, purchasing organization is there, and purchasing group is also there, M01. Okay, note down that purchase order number, whatever we create. Then we will post 10 quantity of this material received against this PO into GR block stock. Okay, then we will display the material document number and note down the movement type. Then also we will check if accounting document was generated for posting into GR block stock. Okay. After posting the material into GR block stock, we will display the stock overview of the material and check if we can see 10 quantity of the material in GR block stock. Okay. Using that, the transaction code will be MMB. Then we will release the GR block stock of the material and post it to unrestricted use stock in storage location 1000. Then we will note down the movement type used and also check if accounting document was generated after releasing the material from GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Okay. So now what we will do, we will first, create one purchase order for this material, quantity 10 for this plant, storage location, vendor, purchasing organization, and purchasing group. Let me go to SAP screen. So I will open one screen here. Here. Okay, ME21N, the transaction code to create a purchase order. Okay, so I will input the vendor 50001, then plant 9110, storage location 1000, material R-1009, quantity 10. Okay, and in the header, we will input the purchasing organization, which is IN01, purchasing group M01, and this is the company code by default. Okay, enter. Okay, so the price we will put it as something 120 something. Okay, so all the data is there. So the delivery date, we will change it to today is 31st October. So we will change it to something 4th November or something. Okay, click on check, no messages. We can create a purchase order, save. So purchase order is created, ending with 17513. Just, note down this purchase order number and display this purchase order number. Click on other purchase order number. The same purchase order what we created just now is copied here. Enter. Okay, just copy this purchase order number and put here. Okay, PO is created. The second thing, post 10, this 10 quantity of this material, okay, what we received just now, okay, into GR block stock. Okay, so let us post it into GR block stock and display the material document number and see if accounting document is generated. Okay, let me go to SAP screen. Okay, let me open one more screen here. I will go to MIGO transaction code. So here it is MIGO already there in my favorites. MIGO. Okay. Put the purchase order number. Okay, I will have to select goods receipt, purchase order, and input the purchase order number. Okay, here I have to use moment. Yeah, purchase order number here 17513. Here movement type, GR into block stock. Okay, this already there here. Okay, if the movement type is different, you have to change the movement type here. Okay, before you posting the goods receipt. Okay, 103, it is already there. So everything is copied. The material quantity, plant, storage location are all are copied from the purchase order number here. Here. So material is there, quantity 10, where we can see the plant. Okay. Then movement type 103. Whatever we input the movement here, the top, same thing here. It will come here. Okay. GR into block stock. Goods receipt into block stock. Okay. That is the description of 103 movement type. So purchase order number will also be here and vendor number, everything will be there actually. Okay. So here, we can put some delivery number here. So delivery number, I will put last 5 digit of the purchase order, 17513. Okay. So like this. Okay. So here you scroll down and make sure that item work is checked here. Okay. Item work is checked. This is important. Now click on check button. Okay. Document is okay. Now click on post. Okay. Material document is posted. 500 ending with 252. Now let me display this material document number here. From the top here, select display material document. Okay, the same material document is copied here. Whatever just now it is created. Enter. Okay, so here we can see all these details here. Material quantity, where, purchase order data. Okay, partner, everything is copied here. Okay, now what is here? Display the material document and note down the movement type. Movement type is 103, we know. Check if accounting document was generated for posting into GR blocks. Let us go to our SAP screen here. Where to check if accounting document was created? Here. Click on the document information and click on FI documents here. we can see if I click on FI documents, I am getting a message, no subsequent document found in accounting here bottom at the bottom. Okay, this is the message what I got. Why? Because accounting document is not generated when we post any material into GR block stock using 103 movement. Okay, so that is done. So we have seen that accounting document is not generated. Next is display the stock overview of the material and check if we can see 10 quantity of the material in GR block stock. Okay, let me go to SAP. Okay, how to display the stock? There is a transaction code called MMBE. I will go to MMBE. Okay, put the material number, plant and execute. Okay, if you execute here, you can see here. So on order stock means this is the stock order against a purchase order. If you scroll towards right still here, scroll to the right here, we can see GR block stock. Okay, there is a 10 pieces of the material is in the GR block stock for this plant 9110. Okay, so after we post a material to GR block stock, we can see that GR block stock in stock overview of the material for that plant using MMBE transaction code. Now, the last part of the exercise. Release the GR block stock of the material and post it to unrestricted stock in storage location 1000. Note down the movement type used and also check if accounting document was generated after releasing the material from GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Okay, now we will release the GR block stock. How to release the GR block stock? Okay, we will go to Migo screen. Okay, I will go back here. Go to Migo. Okay, here we have to select release GR block stock. Okay, from the top. Select release GR block stock against the material document. Okay, so this was the material document which was generated, right? 252. Enter. Okay, so here we can see the system has by default taken the movement type 105 because here once we selected release GR block stock here, then the system will automatically take this movement type 105 which is to GR from block stock. Okay, it is to release goods receipt from block stock. Okay, to unrestricted stock here we can see here stock type. Okay, now we can see the material number, quantity, purchase order data, everything here. Okay, now what we will do, say, click on check. You have not flagged any item as okay, so this is very important. We have to scroll down and make sure that this item okay is checked here. This is very important. Okay, now click on check. Document is okay. Click on post. Okay, material document 500 ending with 253 is posted. So this is the material document posted, okay, for releasing the material from GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Okay, so now what I will do, I will display this material document. Okay, 500 ending with 253. Here, click on display. Okay, 500 253. Enter. Okay, so we can see here the material number, quantity. We can see here where, okay, it was, it was received into plant 9110 and storage location 1000. It is copied from purchase order. Okay, storage location automatically. Purchase order number and also in where tab we can see the movement type. Okay, and in the partner we can see the vendor number. Okay, so let us go back to the exercise here. What he is saying here is note down the movement type and also check if accounting document was generated after releasing the material from GR block stock to unrestricted stock. Okay, we will check that one. I will go back to the Migo screen to check if accounting document is generated. I have to go to this document information in header in the material document. Click on this document information and here click on FI documents. Okay. Now I can see accounting document. This is the accounting document. So accounting document is generated and here we can see the account postings. Okay, as a result of this, releasing the GR block stock to unrestricted stock here. Okay, we can see this, these are the GL accounts to which, posting is done. So this is the accounting document number 5000 ending with 17. So hence what we have observed, when we release the GR block stock to unrestricted stock, we see that accounting document is also generated. So this is about, you know, posting goods receipt with reference and especially posting goods receipt to GR block stock. Thank you for watching my video, and we will soon meet in another video with another interesting topic. Thank you.